Top 7 female weaknesses every man must know. Why do so many men, good, honest, giving men, find themselves ignored, disrespected, or emotionally drained in relationships? Why does chasing love often lead to losing it? What if the problem isn't you, but how you react? What if everything you've been told about being a nice guy, giving endlessly, and seeking approval is exactly what's repelling the very connection you crave? Women aren't mysterious, but they are emotional creatures shaped by biology, instinct, and social programming. Once you understand the 7 pressure points that drive female psychology, you stop chasing and start attracting. The answer isn't manipulation, it's mastery. Number 1. Scarcity makes you valuable. Women don't want your attention, not like you think. They want the value of your attention when it's rare, earned, and given with precision. Approval, when handed out like candy, rots the roots of desire. Every man who texts back instantly, pours out compliments, and validates on command is unknowingly stepping into the grave of his own attraction. You're not meant to chase her validation. You are meant to be the validation. She's wired to crave the thrill of pursuit, but only when the prize isn't in her pocket. So be the prize. A Stoic man doesn't withhold out of cruelty. He's just not addicted to her reactions. He knows attention is currency, and he never pays full price for affection he hasn't seen earned. Number 2. Power is in stillness. A storm doesn't respect a man who screams at the clouds. It respects the mountain that doesn't move. Female emotions are turbulent, sometimes chaotic, often beautiful, but never predictable. The average man tries to fix her feelings like a broken machine. He argues, he soothes, he apologizes for things he didn't do. But she doesn't need a repairman. She needs gravity. When you remain still while she spirals, she finds herself orbiting you. That's power. That's peace. That's presence. A Stoic man is unfazed. He doesn't ride her roller coaster. He builds a fortress and invites her inside, showing her that calm doesn't have to be loud. It just has to be real. Number 3. Lead without controlling. She doesn't want control. She wants certainty. And that doesn't come from dominance. It comes from direction. The alpha fantasy that women entertain is often misunderstood. It's not about physical power or barking orders. It's about a man who doesn't flinch under pressure, who doesn't seek approval, who leads himself so well that she trusts he can lead her if needed. You don't need to tell her you're a man. She should feel it when you enter the room. Not because you overpower her, but because you're completely at ease with your own power. That's not arrogance. That's earned silence. That's the energy of a man who has faced himself and won. Number 4. Master detachment. At the core of her emotional drive is one fear: being replaced by someone better. Not just losing you, but being forgotten. Hypergamy isn't evil, it's ancient. She's wired to gravitate toward the man who keeps rising, the man with options, the man who doesn't need her but chooses her. The more you chase, the more she doubts. The more you detach with calm and purpose, the more she obsesses. This isn't about cold-hearted games. It's about showing her that your life is full either way, that you are the rarest thing a man can be in today's world, indispensable to none, but valuable to all. Number 5. Your sharpest weapon. Words are cheap when you bleed them constantly. Silence, on the other hand, is a weapon she can't defend against. When you stop over-explaining, over-texting, over-justifying, you become unpredictable, unreadable, powerful. Her world thrives on emotional exchange, and when you pull back into strategic silence, it creates a vacuum. She starts questioning, reaching, reflecting. This is not ghosting. It's not passive aggression. It's discipline. The ability to not fill the void just because it's there. A Stoic man knows his silence speaks louder than a desperate man's 1,000 words. Say less, mean more. Number 6. Emotional drama, the test of composure. Sometimes she'll stir the waters just to see if you'll drown. Not because she wants to ruin you, but because she wants to feel you. to test the structure of your mind. Emotional drama isn't always manipulation, it's measurement. And every time you bite the bait, yell back, or collapse into chaos, she subconsciously sees weakness. But when you remain calm, measured, unbothered, the storm passes without damaging your frame. She may throw the fire, but when you refuse to burn, she realizes you are the fireproof man. She'll respect that, maybe even love you for it, because calm men are rare, and rare men are remembered. Number 7. Hypergamy, grow or die. No woman stays emotionally loyal to stagnation. Growth isn't just attractive, it's mandatory. Hypergamy isn't a flaw, it's a filter. Women are biologically wired to align with the man who is ascending, not the one who plateaued after getting comfortable. You don't need to become obsessed with status, but you must become obsessed with your own evolution. Not for her, for you. A man who grows for approval loses himself. A man who grows for mastery becomes irresistible. Keep building, keep learning, keep sharpening your edge. Because the day you stop competing with the man you were yesterday is the day she starts imagining someone else tomorrow. This isn't about games. It's about gravity. About becoming the man who doesn't chase love, but commands it. Women are not puzzles to solve. They are storms to be respected. But if you become the mountain, the storm will pass around you. Stay calm, stay sharp, stay stoic. You're not here to impress her. You're here to master yourself. Welcome to Stoic 95. Subscribe, sharpen, and remember, silence, strength, sovereignty.